Jammu and Kashmir's Akhnoor, the Indian Army has foiled a major infiltration bid along with the international border of... this has happened on Friday night, and this has happened in a place called Akhnoor. Now, 2 terrorists have been eliminated. The operation took place when a group of 4 heavily armed terrorists was noticed attempting to sneak into this side from across the international border in that sector of Akhnoor. In a latest development, Republic has accessed exclusive visuals of the trails of injured terrorists, dragging back the 2 killed associates to Pakistan into Akhnoor, viewers. That is right. This has happened in the Akhnoor border area. This visuals coming in, exclusive visuals of Akhnoor operation coming in, where the trail of injured terrorists can be very clearly seen. Let's go ahead, viewers, and play out this report by my colleague Gursimran.
Pakistani terrorists have been killed, and Pakistani terrorists have been getting the active support of the ISI as well as 3 Punjab regiment that is deployed on the other side of the Chamb, that is just opposite to this area. This is the area of the international border that is manned by the Indian Army, and now the intensified operations are on, Shavan. These operations have started late last night when 2 Pakistani terrorists were neutralized. A group of total 4 terrorists in pair of 2, they attempted to sneak in into the Indian territory, and as they move inside the deep forest, we move along with the Indian Army. This is one of the toughest areas, Shavan, when it comes to manning this area, because these grown trees and the forested areas, the sarkandas, they are acting as a supporter, the natural support for the Pakistani terrorists, and that's why it becomes really very challenging. See how difficult it is to pass through these dense forests, and Pakistani terrorists were using these forests to take the help of these natural caves and the dense forested area to sneak into the Indian side. But the Indian troops, they foiled the attempt of the Pakistan, and as we move, the area is getting tougher with each passing minute as you move ahead. But these troops of the Indian Army, this is the same unit that has carried out the operation. These are the same Jawans that have killed the Pakistani terrorists, and now since there has been some movement on the other side, some suspected movement has been detected. Now the troops, they have taken their positions here. Sarjeevan is showing you the regular visuals that how in the adverse of the conditions, Indian Army is not backing off and is carrying out the intensified operation. On the other side, Shavan, it is not more than the 100 meters that the Pakistani terrorist or the Pakistani side is, because from there an attempt was made today morning. It was early morning when the Pakistani side made this attempt that stands foiled, and now the troops of the Indian Army, they are ensuring that each and every attempt of the Pakistan is foiled. Shavan, it has to be seen that how Pakistan is moving its focus from the line of control in Poonch to the area between the LOC and IB. This is in the Akhnoor sector. The 10 kilometer of the IB is manned by the Indian Army, and this is the same place where Pakistan attempted to drop a drone full of terror consignment some couple of weeks ago. It was a day after the Rajouri encounter in which 5 brave hearts, including 2 of the captains, attained martyrdom, and Pakistan attempted to drop a drone consignment full of IEDs, hand grenades, and also the pistols into the Indian territory. Now you will see that the entire area has been cordoned off by the Indian Army, and they are carrying out the searches of every nook and corner, because this area remains to be very critical and challenging for the Indian Army, because the regular attempt and the intensity of attempt that the Pakistani ISI and 3 Punjab regiment has done, the active support of 3 Punjab regiment is giving boost to the Pakistani terrorists, and that's why we have seen that how Pakistan and its proxies, they are making multiple attempts. Now they are entering another area, which is the forested area, and now the troops are moving to that side. So Shavan, tactically these operations are being conducted. These are the toughest operations to conduct, keeping in view that the Pakistani side is some couple of meters from this very place, and they also keep strict watch on what is happening, and they accordingly inform the Pakistani terrorists. You will see that these are the local units of the Indian Army that are well known to the area, and they are ensuring that the attempt of Pakistan to sneak in taking the advantage of the dense foliage that can be foiled. And if Sarjeevan can come to this side, and we can show that on the other side, if in case, I'm not very sure that we will be able to show, but that side is the Pakistani side, and from here the Pakistani watchtowers are clearly visible. So this close we are to the line of to the Pakistani side on the international border in the Akhnoor sector, and the troops of the Indian Army, they are making it very sure that Shravan, any attempt of the Pakistan is foiled, and foiled well within the time, because what we have seen that in these kind of areas there have been regular attempts of Pakistan. The Pakistani terrorists use these kind of sarkandas to felicitate the terrorists to those who are trying to sneak in. And as the operation continues, we have been advised to remain in close with the security forces as the other side continues to mount challenges as they are supporting the terrorists, Shravan, to sneak in the Indian territory. And we are in the one of the dense areas where these operations are underway. Here, the Indian Army has to actually crawl to enter the other side. What is happening that there are some of the areas where you cannot go, because on the other side is the Pakistani side, the 3 Punjab, that is keeping a strict vigil on each and every development, and that's why the Indian Army troops have to actually crawl. If I can request the Sarjeevan to show you that how these troops of the Indian Army, they actually crawl to go to the other side and to keep a strict vigil on what is happening on the other side. So these are one of the tactically tough operations, and as you mentioned that how the ISI and the 3 Punjab regiment, that is just opposite to this on the Chamb side, they are helping the security, the Pakistani terrorists to sneak into the Indian territory, because these two, the ISI has their clear role that they actually control the population that is living there. And the second thing that is very important is the role of 3 Punjab that has been deployed by the Pakistani side. On the other side, they are clearly abetting the terrorists to sneak into the Indian side, and these terrorists, the 3 Punjab, they are actively supporting them, not only with the support that includes helping them to sneak into the Indian territory, but also today morning we have seen that how the forest was set on fire by the Pakistani side. The reason was that they want to divert the attention of the Indian Army and then to push the terrorists into the Indian side. So the active involvement of the Pakistani Army, the 3 Punjab regiment, and also the ISI has been exposed as Indian Army has foiled, Shravan, a major attempt of 4 terrorists infiltrating into the Indian side.